PSA, Gervonta Tank Davis is not fighting Keith Thurman next. I repeat, Gervonta Davis is not fighting Keith Thurman next. Get it through your head. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I continue to solidify myself as the greatest, the best in the business, and it's not even close. I give you guys relevant, accurate information on my channel that you need to hear. Not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Showtime, head of Showtime, Stephen Espinoza, he cleared the air, not to me, but to some of y'all who believed it, and says, y'all need to stop with the Tank versus Keith Thurman stuff. It's not happening. Stop believing everything you read on social media. Not all sources are the same. And I'm so glad that Stephen Espinoza came out and put this to bed. There's a lot of people who I don't know. I've been in the game for so many years. I've been elite for so many years, performing at such a high level. I think you guys should, this is not to the new fans, but to the existing fans, people who've watched me for a period of time, you guys should know how I operate. Some people hit me up because they hear all these like funky like rumors and this and that and this is happening, that's happening, yada, yada, yada. But if I haven't made a video about it, then there's probably a reason. I mean, literally in the last week, people have said that he's fighting, Gervonta Davis is fighting Keith Thurman, he's fighting against MMA fighters, he's fighting whoever, Pacquiao. It's just people making up stuff in the world of boxing, or they have extremely bad sources, like Stephen Espinoza is saying, not all sources are the same. And I think that's one of the things that really makes boxing look bad, from my view, is, I mean, YouTubers, I'm a content creator, we all clickbait to a degree, but there's different severities of clickbait. And it's like, me as a fan, I can't speak for y'all, but I would hate to be a boxing fan and want to get reliable, accurate news and then click on a video or read somebody's tweet or Instagram post and it's always wrong. Like me personally, that just doesn't work for me because I don't like to waste my time. I don't like to repeat myself more than I need to. I don't like to say things. I don't like to do the same thing twice, et cetera, et cetera. So Gervonta Davis versus Keith Thurman, I don't know where this, came about, and Gervonta Davis being linked to even other names. I don't know the origins of all of them, nor do I care. But there's a distinct reason why myself, and like, it's not even just myself, but you look at my dude, ES News, you look at Fight Hype, you look at Boxingego, none of us really, I mean, I don't know, so don't quote me on this because I haven't looked at everybody's channel and I don't know everybody's upload schedule and stuff like that. But to my knowledge, I personally haven't seen them promote this. And I know Ellie, for example, ES News has a great relationship with Gervonta Davis. So he didn't say nothing about it. And this is the weird part about it. It's like we're in an era of social media, which is great. I love information at our fingertips, but not bad information that's always wrong. You go on Twitter and there's all these tweets. Oh, Deontay Wilder retired, or Deontay Wilder's fighting Joshua. And then you go to Matchroom, you go to PBC, you go anywhere that would post and would have relevant information about that type of fight, Joshua's page, Wilder's page, and there's nothing about it. I mean, that's just absurd and insane. And I told you, Gervonta Davis particularly, because he is the face of boxing. I've told you this, Gervonta Davis, everybody has an opinion about him, some good, some bad, but they're all talking about him, as I've been saying. And it's funny to me because people will make it sound like Gervonta needs to step it up and Tank's resume is not impressive. And when is he going to do what the fans want? And when is he going to fight and step up? And, they mention, Teofimo and these other guys are doing this and that. But guess what? Teofimo, he fights at home in New York against George Kambosos, and it sold like 4,000. He fought at home against Josh Taylor, great performance in that fight, and he had like 4,000 or 5,000, seats. And we don't know how many were comped and stuff like that. I mean, I could pull it up, I can research it, but you guys get the point. Gervonta Davis, you're probably not coming up on just give me tickets like that. It's going to be harder and harder to get into a Tank show. And I know people, like when Tank fights, when he fought Rolly in New York, I know people in New York, and they told me like Tank, over the years, his prices for his tickets have gone up. That's because they built a star. Gervonta Davis, GTD Promotions, Coach Calvin, whoever you want to give credit to, everybody, PBC, Showtime, they've done a hell of a job with Gervonta Davis, and he's a popping name. And if it's Tank, it means big business. Even Canelo Alvarez, who is definitely popular, he's been on recent interviews, and he says the guy he likes watching right now is Gervonta Davis. And that's a big cosign, because from what I've seen from Canelo Alvarez, payday, you want payday, I know that. He's not really gonna use his limelight to shed light on really anybody else. You gotta be big time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna waste time talking about somebody if he didn't really feel that way. He's not gonna give you the shine. He's not gonna give the alley-oop. Just the way he's like not fighting David Benavidez and stuff. He don't feel like David Benavidez on his level or whatever the case is. He's not gonna use his post-fight press conference to want to talk about David Benavidez. You know what I mean? That's just how his personality seems to be. So the fact that several interviews, multiple times, he's mentioning Gervonta Davis, that's a huge cosign and alley-oop from pretty much the previous face of boxing after certain people left, like Floyd Mayweather, etc. So Gervonta Davis continues to be big business. I don't know where you guys get your information from, but on my channel, I give you guys reliable information. I don't know where this Keith Thurman stuff comes from. And I told you with Gervonta specifically, Leonard Ellerby said it as well. If it's not coming from him or his team, then I don't even understand why you guys believe it. It's crazy. It's just so many rumors about Gervonta Davis. There's smear campaigns and people posting videos of Gervonta getting arrested. Just all this weird stuff when it comes to Gervonta Davis. So they say you're not popping if you don't got haters. Gervonta Davis definitely got haters, and people who have been fed bad information, bad sources, or lies, or whatever's causing these fights. Like Keith Thurman is barely even fighting. You know, where this business about Keith Thurman and Tank come about. I'll wait for Tank to give me the actual news on when he's fighting, and then you guys can get it on my channel as soon as that information is made available. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.